doke.
We are going
to the airport.
Yeah, the airport, the international terminal, Qatar Airways.
Terminal D. Oh, shoot.
D or E?
No, D.
One more coming.
One more coming.
Yeah, you're good. Never is working because, yeah, it's good.
Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't give me a terminal here, but maybe as we get closer.
it's
But y'all know it's
I
Terminal
mean, she
D.
generally remembers all these.
Okay, great. So I will make sure. If it's international, it's usually Terminal D.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I get confused between D and E.
Yeah, there are some international flights that are going out of E,
Okay.
but it's generally Terminal D. And even if it isn't, they're like right next. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I think you have to go through the same security anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, our airport, I don't know if you've been there recently,
Oh,
but it
it's
is,
a mess.
it's a mess. Yes, ma'am. It is an absolute mess.
And he's going to stay that way till 2030, they said.
Oh, man.
They just started work on terminal.
That's right. Terminal B looks like Beirut in 1983. It is like, it does. It just looks bombed out right now. But yeah, that's, hopefully it, yeah, by 2030, oh my God, that would be.
I mean, I read somewhat. So everything will be done, but I'm sure phase by phase. Looks like the E is looking better.
E looks great. So as far as the terminals go, E looks like it's completely done.
Okay.
It looks great. I mean, there's still some, the roads that go up to Terminal E are still in process, but I think that's mainly because the other terminals are still being worked on. So they still have to wait until everything's static before they can get like the road signs and the,
Why don't you take a left here? I don't know what your map is showing you.
it's going the quickest way.
Okay.
Yeah. But just FYI, the car's driving us.
Oh,
I'm not doing anything. It's a robot.
wow.
So it is, what it does, sir, is it's got artificial intelligence in the vehicle. It's being run by artificial intelligence, and it knows down to the second through fleet telemetry what is the quickest way to get to your destination.
So we got to ride a fancy vehicle.
Well, it's a Tesla. It's not fancy. It's real world AI. It is the most cutting edge real world AI that is out there today.
Yeah, Elon is something else.
Yeah. Well, and his people too. So Elon and everybody working on this. It's obviously comes from Elon, and then there's a guy named Ashok Alaswamy, who's the head of artificial intelligence and FSD at Tesla. And yeah, and then all the folks under, I mean, they're just doing tremendous work. As you can tell, I'm a Tesla nerd. So I'll be the first to admit that.
Tesla nerd, but you had, I saw that the Boring Company t-shirt.
Yeah.
So I don't know when Elon will start doing that.
He's doing it.
He's doing it, but it's not commercial yet, is it?
Well, depends on what you mean by commercials.
Well, means that the public transportation is going through the tunnel and that kind of
right.
stuff.
Yeah, that part, yes, you're right. It has not, they have not like completed any specific project. Honestly, at this point, I'm not aware of the Boring Company up until recently haven't been granted any big projects. So I heard that in Nashville, Tennessee, they just got approved for a big project. Obviously in Las Vegas.
And also San Francisco, I think they started something.
Oh, they'll never build anything in San Francisco. Anything, the minute you said San Francisco, sir, I tuned out. Because there's no way.
So is that San Francisco or California overall?
Yeah, I'm making fun, obviously. But to build something in California, I don't know if that's, I hope so. Especially San Francisco, it's such a beautiful city, but to build anything there is, I mean, if anybody can do it, it'll be Elon, even though they hate him there. In fact, that will probably, knowing Elon, the fact that they hate him so much will make him go even faster and harder in the paint, because his personality
Seems like
is just...
the way he's setting up his compensation package seems like that he may be getting a little more serious about Tesla.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, $1 trillion worth more. I can think of 1 trillion reasons why he's getting more. But I tell you what, for me personally, I sure hope he becomes a trillionaire, because that'll work out pretty doggone good for me too.
Yeah.
And a lot of other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited about the future and everything that is happening at Tesla. It's really cool. I mean, I'm retired now, so this is kind of my first post-retirement gig. And one of the reasons I do this, sir, is because I want to show, folks in Houston who maybe haven't gotten a chance to see Tesla's technology, get to see it up front.
So you are not from Houston?
Yeah, I am. I'm from Houston. Yes, sir.
So where did you move from?
I'm from Kingwood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just retired about a year ago from my old corporate job. I was a corporate hack for 30 years, more than 30 years, and retired. My kids are out of the house. And, I just decided that, especially when Elon started getting so much hate earlier in the year, I was like, man, there's something, what can I do to help out? I'm not an engineer. I'm not an AI scientist or person like that, but I love my Tesla. I like talking to people.
The ride is great.
Isn't it great?
The third or fourth time we are riding Tesla for real.
So you like the ride so far?
Yeah.
Very smooth.
Yeah, very smooth, and like you said, that is well engineered car. I'm retired too, so we decided to have just one bigger vehicle, and we go out of town a lot. And Tesla may not be the right choice at this point because of the charging station and all that.
Because of the charging station, that's actually one of the great parts of Tesla.
Like say from you are going from here to Florida.
I just got back from California. I went all the way to San Francisco and back in this Tesla.
Okay. And I really don't know. What is the status of those? How frequently can you find them?
They're all over the place, sir. And the Tesla takes you straight to them. So the Tesla Superchargers, it's prolific now, sir. I can't speak to other car companies and their charging infrastructure, or like Electrify America. I only use Tesla Superchargers. But what I can tell you, I have been to, this is my second Tesla. In this Tesla, I have been to California and back 3 times. I've been to Florida. Let's see. I've been to Florida. I've been to Ohio. I've been to Kentucky, and I've been to Kansas. And every time, a couple of things. Number one, I never drove a single mile for any of those drives. It took me like this, me and my wife. And then by myself on some of those road trips. And then, secondly, I never had to look for a supercharger. They're everywhere, sir. So, I went to Kansas. I went to Kentucky. Those are not known for superchargers, right? So they were everywhere. They were there. And the Tesla system takes you it tells you where the superchargers are, and it takes you to them. So you never have to worry. There is, with a Tesla, you will never have to worry about charging.
So where is the closest one from Kingwood?
Well, there's 3 around us within 5 miles. There's one, do you know that New Caney Shopping Center?
Uh-huh.
There's one there.
Okay.
There's one at the airport. In fact, we're going to pass by one at the airport.
Okay.
And then what's that third one? There's 3. New Caney Airport. Oh, and then a little more further than 5 miles, more like 10 miles, is if you get on Highway 99 and you go about 5 miles down Highway 99, there's another one that way. So within 10 miles of Kingwood, there's 3 Tesla Superchargers. Yeah. Now, they're all over Houston. But you specifically asked like close to Kingwood. But you don't need, I don't ever use them. I charge out of my garage at night.
Okay.
Yeah. So I say all that to say I never use Tesla Superchargers other than when I'm on a road trip. I charge out of my garage at night. And I get, it costs me about $2 for a full charge versus I fill up my wife's Mercedes, that's $40. So there's a $38 difference, 98% difference between what it costs for me to fill up my wife's Mercedes and what it costs for me to charge my Tesla in my garage.
How much do they charge on those charging places? Supercharger or whatever?
It changes during time of the day. So if you go like late at night, it's fairly cheap. It's like 20 cents a kilowatt. But during the day, it'll be about 35 cents. At home, I get 5 cents a kilowatt.
So how many kilowatt you need from full charge?
So my battery is a Model 3. It's right around 65 to 70. So let's just say it's 68.
Okay.
I think I've got a 68 kilowatt hour battery.
Okay.
So if I get home at night at say 10%, and I want to charge up to 80 to 90%, that take about 4 hours. But it's at night while I'm in bed.
Right. Okay.
So it's not fast, but it's fast enough.
I mean, you can work around whatever your lifestyle.
Yeah, exactly. So for me, and for most people, it's just at night when you sleep. And you wake up in the morning and you got a full charge. But most people don't drive as much as I do. I'm driving 200 to 250 miles a day doing Uber. Or I shouldn't say driving, I'm riding along. But, that is way outside the norm. Most Houstonians, they commute to work and back, right? So they're driving at most 50 to 60 miles a day. And that's if you're in Kingwood. If you're closer to downtown, it's less than that. So you don't even need a full charge every day, right? So, yeah. And the other benefit is I can charge out of my garage just like I charge my iPhone. I can't get gas for my wife's car out of my garage wall. I have to go to a gas station for that. Or hopefully she remembers to put gas in. Right? That sometimes doesn't happen. But for me, it's real easy. I just back into the garage, plug in, go inside. Takes me 2 seconds, and I don't have to make any additional stops.
Well, you are really Tesla enthusiast.
Yes, sir. You're looking at your wife like, oh God, get me out of this Tesla. But I will tell you, sir, I think it's actually for you and your wife, I think this would be the perfect vehicle for y'all to travel around the country.
Oh, yeah.
Not this one particular, maybe like a Model Y, give you some more room. This one is the sedan. This is the smallest Tesla they make. This is the smallest one. And the Model Y, which ironically is the best-selling vehicle on the planet, the Tesla Model Y. It's the one that kind of looks like this, but it's a bit bigger. You've probably seen
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I think I believe I've seen it.
Yeah. About the same price as this one. Not a whole, they're basically in the same price ballpark, which is around 40K.
Mm-hmm. Which is, I mean, that means it came down.
Yeah, it's come down quite a bit, sir. It's at price parity now. I would compare the pricing on a new Model Y or a new Model 3 from Tesla about the same as any other four-door sedan or crossover SUV brand new from anybody. They're about price parity now. You're right. They used to be much more expensive, but that is not the case anymore whatsoever. It'd be about the same. And you're not getting this technology. You're not getting full self-driving with those other vehicles. So we're about to drive by one of the Tesla Superchargers. Yeah, I highly recommend it. So, I mean, in fact, what my recommendation would be to do a test drive. Go drive one yourself. Have you ever driven an electric vehicle?
No.
Yeah, so it is a little bit different. It's, because you've got the regenerative braking, right? It's got the instant torque and everything. So a little bit getting used to with that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you would love it. I think you and your wife would love just do a test drive. And in fact, I think they're still doing it, but at one point you could get a Tesla Model Y for like 48 hours and take it home with you and test drive it. Yeah, so
I don't keep with it, but one time it used to be.
See, there's a Tesla Supercharger right there. Yeah, right by the airport. Sorry, go ahead, sir. I just wanted to point that out to you.
The waiting used to be much longer, weeks,
For the...
to order a Tesla.
Oh, yeah. Well, when the supply chain shock hit, that definitely made it long. But that was all vehicles. Like again, I think that was probably more of the supply chain issues we had in the country for a year or two than it was specifically a Tesla issue, right?
Yeah, there are quite a few Teslas now in our neighborhood.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me, judging by your neighbor. You're obviously in a very, very nice neighborhood. So it wouldn't surprise me that you would see some Teslas, even though we're in Houston, which is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say half of your neighbors work in the oil and gas industry. But that's what I'm finding, sir, is that worm has turned. Like, no longer do folks that work in the oil and gas industry have like a embargo on Teslas. I will tell you, there was I actually, worked in the oil and gas industry myself. I was a consultant to the oil and gas industry. And I remember having clients that would not allow Teslas to park in their parking lot. There was a no Tesla. I won't name the names of those companies because presently the CFO of one of them drives a Model S Plaid. So that would be pretty embarrassing. The same company that used to not even allow Teslas on their parking lot, now the CEO and CFO of that same company own Teslas, and it's an oil and gas company. So I think that's completely flipped because people look at it more of like a tech play than just like, all electric vehicles is bad for the oil and gas industry. It's like, no, nothing is ever going to be bad for the oil and gas industry. There's too many needs for it, right? Like, you can walk into somebody's living room and I can point out 50 things that need oil and gas, and not one of them to be a car. So it's like, I think they finally wised up and were like, electric vehicles really aren't going to have, a negative. Now, eventually we'll find other ways to make plastics or other ways to make the 50 things that are in your living room and kitchen. But we don't have that technology yet.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
No.
I can yak. I can talk with the best of them.
You're talking to oil and gas retiree.
Oh, there we go. So we're both from the same. We're cut from the same cloth, then, sir. Cut from the same cloth. Yeah, some of my best rides are with oil and gas executives. They get it. They see the technology and they love it. Because I mean, these are people that have to use some of the best technology on the planet. And I've told people at Tesla, I was like, don't get me wrong. I think Tesla and SpaceX hire the best engineers in the world. I'm going to tell you what, those oil and gas engineers are not far behind. They're right there in my mind. I said, do not alienate engineers that work in the oil and gas sector because they are some of the best on the planet. Now we're going to need to get back over to D. Yeah, I'm going to give it a D departures. Yeah, I'm going to take over. It's not wanting to get over to D for some reason. Now, for some reason, it's wanting to take you to C. Are y'all sure you're not? So you're going out of D, right?
Yes.
Now? Okay. Then so that's what it is. The navigation now, I'm seeing it, has me taking you to Terminal C, which is that one over, the third one over, but I'm going to take you to Terminal D departure. So sometimes that, Uber's pin can be a little bit off. So don't blame that one on FSD. That was the Uber pin. All right, let me see if I can find a spot here. Obviously not
further down.
Farther down? Okay. So how did y'all like the ride?
Very good.
Awesome.
Really nice.
How much further down, sir?
Yeah, just behind that. Yeah, this
Right
will be
here?
fine.
Oh,
On the next one would
go behind the.
Yeah, just
okay.
behind that.
Okay, dope.
Yeah, perfect.
All right. Okay. Came back on you?
Yeah.
See, I'm trying to keep you here till you buy a Tesla. That's my method. That's my method. Pin you in until you buy a Tesla.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely, ma'am. Oh, good stuff. Y'all have somebody come in to help y'all?
Oh, sure.
Y'all know how to do this.
Yeah.